Hello, University of Alaska faculty members. I'm Kate Quick, your United Academics Union Organizing Manager. This training is intended for tenured associate and full professors in the University of Alaska system who are undergoing a mandatory post-tenure review outside of the promotion process. These post-tenure reviews will happen every 6 years after tenure is earned, except when a faculty member stands for promotion from associate to full professor, in which case the promotion process is followed instead. If you will be standing for promotion from associate to full professor, you should watch our promotion and tenure video on our YouTube channel rather than this video. An important difference between post-tenure and promotion reviews is that post-tenure reviews are formative in nature rather than summative. As you can see in the Venn diagram on the screen, there is some overlap between formative and summative assessments, but each also has unique qualities. Post-tenure reviews are focused on faculty development rather than faculty evaluation. Although these reviews are formative rather than summative, you will prepare your file to include material showcasing work you've done during the years under review, as well as work you hope to do in the future. What you see on the screen is a list of required materials for your post-tenure review electronic file. This list is found in Article 9.2.5 on page 27 of the CBA. The CBA is linked below in the video description, and it's also available on our website, unitedacademics.net. You're most likely well-versed in this by now, but you'll want to make sure that the work you've done each year matches the work assigned on your workload. If work is added or taken off or changed to your schedule throughout the academic year, make sure to revise your workload to reflect the changes. Address any discrepancies in your personal narrative. Notice that external review letters are not required, but they can always be included as supplemental material at your discretion. You can also request peer reviews from your colleagues. Your personal narrative should highlight work you've done as well as work you hope to do. If your dean or director's previous evaluations called for improvement plans, your personal narrative also needs to summarize progress you've made in those areas and future plans to continue improving in those areas. In addition to reviewing Article 9.2.5 of the CBA, your university's faculty evaluation criteria and your unit criteria may have additional requirements expected of faculty undergoing a post-tenure review. Each university's faculty evaluation criteria is linked below in the video description and is also available on your provost's website. If this will be your first time compiling an electronic file, your provost's office can help. The first step in your post-tenure review is at the peer review level in your unit. Next, your file goes to your dean, director, or their designee for review. If the outcome of both of these reviews is positive, your post-tenure review concludes as satisfactory without moving to the university-wide peer review committee, the provost, or the chancellor. This can be anticlimactic for faculty members who are rightly very proud of their work and want more people to see it, but you should interpret this outcome as positive. In this situation, your next post-tenure review will occur in 6 years. If you haven't already stood for promotion to full professor, you may do this at any time between post-tenure reviews. No one wants an unsatisfactory outcome of a post-tenure review, but if you receive an unsatisfactory review at one or both of the first levels of review, you can write responses to give context to the negative remarks and to highlight the positive aspects of their review. Writing these responses can be challenging, and you shouldn't hesitate to reach out to your UNAC officers or UNAC staff for help revising your responses before you submit them. UNAC contact information is linked below in the video description. Pay attention to emails and communications from your provost's office for response deadlines and review CBA Article 9.2.6 on page 29. If you get an unsatisfactory review, Your file will proceed to the university-wide peer review committee and then to the provost. You may request in writing that the chancellor also review your file. If the end result is an unsatisfactory review of your file, you will need to create a professional development plan to be approved by your supervisor. This plan should identify specific objectives and outcomes for improving your performance in areas where reviewers noted deficiencies. Your next regularly scheduled post-tenure review will occur in 6 years and should address the outcomes of your professional development plan while also looking forward to growth in ongoing professional activities. You or your supervisor may request an earlier post-tenure review at any time. All of this is laid out in Article 9.2.5 on pages 27 to 28 in the CBA. To sum things up, remember that post-tenure reviews are formative, not summative like your promotion and tenure reviews, although the file materials will be similar. Your file will reflect the work you've done during the period under review and should also highlight how you see your work developing and evolving over the next 6 years. Use your past work accomplishments to illustrate that you will be able to accomplish your professional goals in the future and highlight those goals. Review CBA Article 9.2.5 on pages 27 and 28, plus your university's faculty handbook and your unit criteria as you prepare your file. Pay attention to the deadlines in the CBA Article 9.2.6 on page 29. Keep in mind that your file is due to your supervisor by September 12th. Don't wait for the last minute to prepare it. And good luck!